Oh.
Oh, I already messed up. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, I've already messed
Yeah.
up too.
That was nothing doing. Oh, hey, you're like right next to me.
Yeah, I'm in last again. No.
How did that happen?
You slid right off.
Did you see that?
It's crazy.
I was like right in front of you. Oh, is this from Sonic Adventure? The other day, I had a Sonic realization that I've played Sonic almost my entire life. You know, the original Sonic games are some of my favorite games of all time, and I never realized this thing. Tails. You know his real name? Miles
Yeah.
per hour. And I never realized that miles per hour was like miles per hour.
Yeah. Well, I did better than I did last time, but not as well as I was before.
I almost came in last. See, like, when people watch these videos and are like, these guys suck, what they need to understand
Is that you're right?
one, you're right. But two, we're just playing this for the first time. We don't know what this shit is.
I definitely don't know what the hell's going on. Plus, I just dropped into 8th place, so that felt great. Oh, okay, so remember how we were playing Mortal Kombat and I was losing a lot and I was
Yeah.
getting very angry?
Yeah.
Turns out that block was right trigger and not holding back like it was in old school.
You
Mortal
mean
Kombat
like
games.
in every other fighting game?
Yeah, so that's why you were getting all those cheap shots in.
So how did you find this out? Did you like look up the buttons?
I sure did. And then I asked someone, I had to make sure. I was like, for the love of God, how the hell are you blocking this game?
You're like, Leif beat me. I need to follow up on
It's
this.
so stupid. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Shamu is supposed to be in this level. Where's he at? Or she. I can't remember. Is Shamu a girl or a boy?
Who? Shamu?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shamu?
I thought you were like Shinmu. I was like,
Shenmue, yeah.
Shenmue's in this?
I mean, we're playing the second game. It's not, you know.
Shinmu was in the first Sonic Racing game, though.
Really?
Yeah. What's his name? Ryu or something?
Oh.
Yeah, the dude from Shinmu. He was in it. The second game had Wreck-It Ralph. And it had what's her name from like real life?
What's her name from real life?
Yeah, like the actual NASCAR racer.
Danica Patrick?
Yeah! I was considering, I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, but for these YouTube videos, like dress up like it's summer. Like have like a beach themed life going on in these videos, you know, like have like a towel, have some like sunscreen on the nose.
Well, I've done cosplay with some friends where we were Mario Bros. And we dressed as like beach bros basically. So we had tank tops. And
But like
it was
with
Mario
mustaches?
themed, yeah. It was Mario
It was, like,
themed.
Mario Beach Bros?
Yeah.
So tell
We
me
carried
more.
around like a sixer of like PBR. And we had like backwards hats and like the dumbest looking tank tops. Like
So it was like dude bros.
it was bros, yeah.
But like what was
Mario-
the Mario
Mario-themed.
part?
We each had our own color like hat. We had like socks. We had like matching like tank tops.
So
that
like
had, little stuff on
green
them.
or like red.
Yeah.
You know, like those color themes.
Yeah.
Which one were you?
I was Waluigi.
Like there's some parts that just like don't let you move
You
on.
came in last.
I'm still driving. Like how are you past?
He sucks. I can't believe you don't like to dress up. I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, I really don't. Because
Your wife likes to dress up.
Oh, she loves it. She like lives for that.
Then I'll just do a costume with Cat.
Every year she's like making her own costumes. Like she's making an Octopath Traveler costume this year.
Oh, really? That's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
she like knits this stuff all year long. Yeah, she's going as Tressa, the merchant from that game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she like buys accessories and stuff. But to me, it's just t-shirt. Just wear a t-shirt. Like don't worry about it. And also, like the thing that I like to do at Dragon Con is the celebrity photo ops, or like the Walk of Fame, and like interacting with these celebrities that go.
You surprised me, Big.
I don't want to look like an asshole in some costume. Like, who's the celebrity you love?
Me?
Yeah.
Stephen Amell?
Oh yeah, okay, perfect. He's someone that would be at Dragon Con.
Shout out Stephen Amell, you're pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he's come yet, right? Or
I don't
has
think
he?
so.
They have a lot of other Arrow people showing up at these things. But imagine going to meet him and being dressed like a Super Mario Bro. Like, would you love that, or would you hate that?
I would actually kind of like that.
It's like the one time you're going to interact with this
Or
guy.
if I went to go meet Stephen Amell and I was dressed like the Flash, I feel like that would be amazing. That
Yeah?
would be the coolest thing.
Okay.
Or like flip it, and I met Grant Gustin dressed as Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Or if I was just wearing a suit and he was just like, "Why are you wearing a suit?" And I'm like, "I'm Mayor Queen. Like, who do you think I am?"
All right. Well, maybe that wasn't the best.
That would be so freaking
example.
cool. If I met like Brandon Routh, like dressed as Superman, that'd be.
I met Brandon Routh last year.
I'm sure he's like a really cool guy.
Yeah, he was wearing an Atom shirt.
How dare I say he might be super?
Yeah, he was wearing that Atom shirt that was just like never trust an atom.
Oh,
They
yeah.
make everything up. And
Don't you have that shirt?
I do. I didn't wear it when I met him.
I think I crested the top 3.
Was that the last one?
I
Was
don't
that the
think
last
so.
race?
I might have been in 4th. 3rd. What?
Wow.
It's because we started talking about Stephen Amell. I got excited. That dude's awesome.
Yeah, he is really cool. I don't watch Arrow that much, but he just seems like a cool guy. Like in real life.
Again, if you're watching, like, you're really cool.
If he's watching, there's no universe in which Steve Amell's watching this video.
He might be watching in the Arrowverse. You don't know.
I'll tell you what.
There's a weird altered timeline where he's watching this video.
When I upload this video to YouTube, I'll put his name in like the keywords.
Special guest.
Yeah. No.
With it like in quotation marks.
Like in the title of the video.
Watch this video. We talk about Stephen Amell.
Like Sonic Team Racing featuring Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
And he just never shows up. Would you say that this is kind of like a song of ice and fire?
No. I mean, sure. Yeah, let's say sure. It's been a week since the
Game of Thrones
Game of
finale?
Thrones. Yeah. I feel like the spoiler ban has been lifted.
Yeah, especially if
Because
this
everyone was
is
freaking
the-
tweeting about it like immediately after it happened. I
If-
didn't even have to watch it, and I figured out what happened.
If this video is the part of the internet that spoils Game of Thrones for you, then you got bigger problems.
You're right. Congratulations.
Yeah. And also, thank you for watching. We love you.
We love you. Thanks.
Are you going to finish that show, or are you going to skip to the finale?
Of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I have already skipped to the finale.
You watched it?
No, I didn't.
okay,
I
good.
read a synopsis for every single episode that
Oh my
happened in this
God.
season, and I know exactly what happened in great detail. I don't need to watch it.
You listening to this? I read the
I saw
synopsis.
I saw the coffee cup. I saw the water bottle. I saw Bran. Like I
Wow.
watched it. I watched it
Wow.
via the texts.
Wow. I read the synopsis. I saw the Starbucks cup. I don't need to watch it.
I don't.
But you watched Big Bang Theory
I did. Yes.
all the way up to the end.
I did. I watched the entire
Were
thing.
you sad that Amy wasn't pregnant?
I was, because I predicted that she would have been, and then, but it's okay because she won a Nobel Prize and she was fabulous.
And Buffy the Vampire Slayer was there.
Random, out of all the people that they've had on the show.
I was like, it's Buffy.
Yeah,
We're
same
doing
with
a-
Sheldon. Like, he was
We're
like,
doing
"Is
a
that
Buffy shot. Is that Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Here's the thing. Like, Joss Whedon had, oh my god, he had amazing stuff. I was enraptured by so many of his shows back in the day. What has he done good lately, though? Really, I mean, the Avengers Age of Ultron.
It was terrible.
Was that good? You know?
No, it was bad.
And then he was going to do, like, this Batgirl movie. And I was like, oh, that's going to be awesome, because it's kind of like Buffy. But then he, like, backed out, because he was like, I don't have ideas for this. And I'm like, what the hell? You're backing out. And then he just hasn't done anything. And then he had, like, some, like, accusations come out about him and stuff.
Oh.
but he did amazing shit. Buffy, Angel, Firefly.
Firefly, yep.
So good. But then there is stuff like Dollhouse that was like yeah. That's how I felt about Dollhouse. Dory?
Dr. Eggman.
Oh.
Or Robotnik, or whatever he wants to go by.
You better say Robotnik. It's only Robotnik.
Well, he has like 40 names, doesn't he? Or
I
just the 2?
I am so against people calling him Eggman.
But that's his name.
I know I know that the original Japanese Sonic games, that he was Eggman, and Robotnik was like an English translation. It was like a localization, and they moved back to Eggman. But he's always Robotnik to me.
What was he in the cartoon?
Robotnik.
Oh, okay.
You're
like,
talking
that-
about like the old Saturday, or like the old original?
Yeah, the
Like
good,
with
the
Jaleel
good
White?
cartoon, yeah.
Yeah, Robotnik. Yeah, it wasn't Eggman until it went 3D, like the 3D games.
Oh, I had a fart and I didn't know.
Because even the... What?
I had like a little cloud on my top screen. Not me personally, just my character. It looked like a little cloud fart, like a little...
I was about to be like, hold on.
No.
I'm pausing this episode until you get yourself under control.
No.
No, but even that game that you used to play was Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, okay.
But it was the same...
Get off me!
There's a... Oh, that was you.
It was me. Get off me.
There's a few... He's not the only one that had to change a name that I had issues accepting.
Princess Toadstool, I know.
Princess Toadstool.
I know.
You know, when she went to Peach. I was like, what the hell? Peach? That was in Mario 64. She's like, dear Mario, I baked you a cake. Peach. And I was like, what the hell?
Who are you?
Peach? What the fuck happened to Toadstool? Bring Toadstool back. I mean, Peach is like such a cute name for like a princess, but her name was Toadstool. Like they went from Toadstool to Peach.
Obviously, he's very upset about this.
Oh man, I couldn't believe it. But King Koopa
Oh, yeah.
became Bowser.
Oh my gosh, I'm in second place.
Like, what game did that happen in?
Let's all be quiet. Take a moment of silence to realize that I'm in second place.
You're in
now I'm
fourth.
fourth. Okay, never mind.
Oh no,
Silence
you're,
over.
You're in third.
You will not slow me
That
down.
silence, I didn't even notice it. It went by so quick.
Listen, man.
Let's take a moment of silence for the death of Mallory being in second.
All right, thank you.
Look how fat you are.
Thank you.
Look at this guy.
Look how excited he is. Look at that mustache.
So I've never like analyzed his costume before, but is it like marching band?
Yeah.
Like what is it?
He's like
It's
a
like-
steampunk marching band conductor.
It's like Sergeant Pepper, like super fan.
I mean, I'm a Sgt. Pepper super fan.
Do you dress like that?
Not today.
Like, are those like big ass metal buttons?
At the bottom.
Yeah, and the top. And his goggles, and he's just like, nah, I'm cool without them. But I'm gonna keep them nearby just in
Just
case.
in case. Experiment. I was going to say, you know what else kills momentum? And then I was going to blast you with the rocket, but it didn't turn out
Oh,
that
if
way.
only that was cool and
Whoa.
worked out.
I just did a full barrel roll.
On purpose?
No, on complete accident.
Like, how is Eggman his name? Like, how would he be born and his mom is just like, or the doctor's like, what do you want to name your kid? And the mom's like, Eggman.
Eggman.
Or is that the family name? Like, they're all Eggman.
Yeah,
Like
it was his
Mrs.
last
Eggman.
name. Yeah.
But then, like, how'd they earn that name?
Uncalled for, Tails.
Like, in medieval times, they were bakers, but they only sold eggs. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
I
the
keep
Eggman.
running into the stuff that's not pink.
I gotta go to the Eggman store. We're out of eggs. Thank God we got the Eggman. Alright, I will tell you why right now, everybody watching, why Robotnik is a superior name to Eggman. Eggman makes fun of him because of he's fat. That's what it's based on, his physical appearance, right? It's derogatory.
Let a lady through.
And Robotnik is so much better because it describes his ability. It's what he does to animals. He makes robots out of them. You know, it's his skill. It describes his evil scientist genius. But no, they gotta stick with Eggman because he's fat. It's like so one-dimensional, and I hate it. So here's something else that also tripped me up about Robotnik. You love Sonic 2. Do you remember the box art for Sonic 2?
The one where Sonic is just like doing the peace sign, right?
Alright. Pause. Alright. I'll cut to this in a better quality online. But this is what tripped me up. In Sonic 2, this was like the first time that you got a good view of Dr. Robotnik's face. And look at his eyes. They're black voids.
They're black voids. That's probably why he wears his goggles.
And I was like, oh, that's like artistic license. He doesn't actually have black space of hate for eyes. He does. He actually does. He's got no eyeballs. Just black emptiness. And that's terrifying. I want to know the backstory on that in the new Sonic movie.
Where are your eyes?
Like, we're Jim Carrey. You already passed.
Yeah, I came in second. So I'm gonna need you to step your game up.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Just bring it up.
Look at those black eyeballs. Look at those black ass eyeballs.
Maybe his backstory is that he lost him in a science experiment.
Do you think he's blind?
I don't know. He's blind with hate.
But why does he not have eyeballs? What
It's gonna
happened
be
to
like
his eyeballs?
a whole thing. Life's brain is just gonna keep going into this. Why does he have no eyeballs? Why is he an Eggman? Why?
He's a human. Humans have eyeballs. What happened to his eyeballs? If he has eyeballs in the movie, what happened in the video
What
games?
happened? Maybe they'll change that too in 2020. We don't know.
Yeah, get rid of Jim Carrey's eyeballs.
Get rid of the eyeballs.
We're in King's Landing. Oh, wrong
Oh,
button.
I did it! Yay!
we've been playing this game for so long, and I was just like, wrong button.
We're in
That's
King's
not the
Landing.
gas.
It's not on fire.
Where's Cersei?
She did.
Where's Joffrey?
He also did.
Where's Tommy?
He's dead.
Where's Robert Baratheon?
I will need a bath
He
after this.
died in like the first episode.
Where's who else?
I was like, do you know more people who live in
Where's,
King's Landing? Where's the Hound? Where's the Mountain
Where's
Lion?
where's Daenerys Targaryen?
where's Littlefinger? Where's...
Yeah, you know, you're calling him out.
I watched enough. And again, I read the whole synopsis for the 8th season. I know what happened. I'm
Speaking
cool.
about like names I hate, Littlefinger. Who named him Littlefinger, and why did he roll with it?
Wasn't that like a nickname that he didn't like? Like it was like a bad name that he like picked
You
up
would think so,
for being like a terrible dude.
but what's his real name? Do you like?
Did he say it in what to
Yeah.
to what's her name, Lady Stark?
Yeah, I'm sure, but my point is,
No
it's-
one remembers.
Nobody remembers it. He's by all intents and purposes Littlefinger. Like if he hated it, he needed to do a better like PR campaign
Right.
for his actual name. No, I'm gonna try to do a quick turnaround on these ones, just because it's a new game.
And because I really want Stephen Amell to watch.
Yeah. So what are you gonna like follow him? Do you follow him on like Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just call.
I'll just send him a
Just
quick
shoot him a
shout
DM.
out.
Be someone who you don't know, and then tell me what you imagine their backstory is.
Okay, I'm gonna be this guy, Victor, and I think that he was kicked off the island that Donkey Kong lived in, and now he's hanging out with Sonic.
You kicked off Donkey Kong Island,
Yeah.
like King K. Rool's crony.
One of his cronies.
So the Chow Babies, Mallory, they come from Sonic Adventure, and you had a whole Chow garden, and these cute little babies, they would evolve into different ways depending on what you brought back to the garden. And so everyone looked different from the others. And they had nothing to do with the actual gameplay.
I was gonna say, well, what do they have to do with anything?
Nothing. No, so Vector, all I know about Vector is that he came from Knuckles Chaotix 32X game. That was bizarre. You never played that one, right?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
That was a Sonic game that did this weird kind of two-player, multiplayer implementation where you were physically connected to the other character. Unlike Sonic and Tails, where Tails can just like fly
Be
off
on
the
his own.
screen.
Yeah.
These two were tethered by like a rubber band.
What?
And so if one got too fast, he got slowed down by the other one. And like vice versa. And it just kind of like killed that game for me. Because what fun is that?
Yeah. Who wants to be tethered to someone like that in a game?
And it also led to a bunch of weird physics. Like if one person went like super fast off of like a boost and up like a ramp or something, then the other one would like get like bungee jump kind of physics with them, and then they were like both kind of like zip zapping across the screen.
Weird.
I'll need to show you some gameplay or something. It's so bizarre. But there was no proper Sonic game for the 32X, so that's like the closest we got. And I had it, and I wanted to love it so much. It was just bad. This is kind of like where I grew up.
Sand Road. Are you born on Tatooine?
The street I grew up on was called Windy Way.
Oh.
But it was in a semi-arid desert in California. I've exposed too much.
When I was in elementary school, I was in class with this kid who lived literally on Easy Street. Like,
Whoa.
his street name was Easy Street, and one day the teacher was like, you have to actually apply yourself, like, you can't live every day on Easy Street. And he goes, well, I actually do live on Easy Street. And then she thought that he was mocking her, and he got sent to the principal's office.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That kid was waiting. He was living for that moment.
I mean, I would have been.
For a teacher to tell him that.
You can't
That's
live
like the
every day like
perfect
you
setup.
live on Easy Street. And he was
That's
just
the
like,
perfect setup.
I do live on Easy Street.
It's like, well, actually,
Right.
I do live on Easy
I
Street.
do live on Easy Street.
You son of a bitch.
Get out!
Go to the principal's office.
Never speak of this moment again. Until someone, almost 20 years later brings it up on YouTube.
In a YouTube video. The principal calls her in, the teacher. It's like, so, this kid really does live on Easy Street.
Right, he really does.
And the teacher's like, you son of a bitch.
I quit.
Everybody's in on this. I'm gonna play the hell out of this after you leave, though, so next time you come over.
You're gonna be a pro? I'll be like, what the heck? How do you know all these secrets?
I'm gonna be a pro.
It's like when we played Mario Kart and you were just like, oh, you want to play 200cc? Let's go. It's okay. I've never felt like I didn't know what Pokemon were until like adults started playing Pokemon Go who had never even seen Pokemon, and they're just saying all kinds of random things, and I'm just like, are we talking about the same game?
I've always called them whatever works for me, because some of them, there's just no way of knowing
Right?
the correct pronunciation. And then I saw the Detective Pikachu movie, and I was just like taking notes, like, oh, interesting, that's how you say it. I had no idea, because I don't watch the anime.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I guess like that's where you would hear the correct pronunciation of things. I just read the
Just read it on the
weird ass
screen, yeah.
the weird ass letters in the games. And in the latest game, it takes place like in the Alola region.
Oh yeah,
like
and Sun
Hawaii.
and Moon.
Yeah, Sun and Moon. And so they got like a bunch of like Hawaiian themed names, and fuck me in this game.
Did you see what place I came in?
God damn it. We'll see who wins this one. I'm immediately in 12th.
Right. Spins around automatically.
Within the first 3 seconds. I'm fucked! That's the finish line.
Hey!
God damn it.
We're like neck and neck.
That was so close.
I even got stuck in some water and I still won.
For this episode, I'm gonna wear your sunglasses for no reason.
Okay.
What is this? There's like all this
Now I'm in 9th.
quicksand.
Yeah, because
I
this.
can't even see what's sand and what's road. I have no idea the demographic that watches these videos.
It's Stephen Mel. I've already told you.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Steven. This isn't me at my best. Come back when we play Cuphead.
Oh god.
I'll impress you then, Steven.
I don't like that. I did not like that. Oh god! You raise a boob! You know what? Screw this. We're not playing anymore.
I know what video is front loading on this, or I know what this video is starting out with. I am so sorry, by the way. I meant to chuck it at the side of the couch, but
It hit me.
I did this spin to it that like altered. Yeah,
Well, thank
I
you.
am so sorry. Next time I'll chuck it this way.
Oh yeah, please. Oh, I just got slimed. We're on Double Dare now.
Oh, good reference. Oh, I got a laser.
I'm not gonna lie, I just watched a couple episodes of the new Double Dare.
Oh, nice.
Because some of my favorite WWE superstars were on there for a week, so of course
Oh,
I had
that's
to
right.
watch.
That's right. You know what? Since you brought it up, I will admit to everyone, I also watched a few Double Dare episodes recently, and I learned something. So I am in his 30s, adultish, and this is a game for children with children's trivia, and I learned where pineapples come from. I forget the exact question, but it was just like, where do pineapples... I think it was just like, where do pineapples come from? And my dumbass, my entire life, thought pineapples came from palm trees. And it made all the sense in the world. They do not. They come from bushes.
They come from bushes?
Yeah.
Okay, well I didn't know that. I thought they came from a tree. Some
Like-
kind of tree. Not a palm tree, but some kind of like, not a pineapple tree. I don't know what kind of tree.
Like a tree, though, right?
Yeah, like some kind of tree.
Like, I thought they came from, like palm trees, like high-ass trees. I don't know why palm trees. Maybe because coconuts or something? Like, do coconuts come from palm trees?
They come from a tree.
I am questioning everything now, is what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure, because if I remember in Lost,
Yes.
they were like shaking
Continue.
trees and stuff, right?
Yes.
Like, get the coconuts out?
Sure.
I don't know.
Who knows? But they have pine trees. Pine trees are a thing. And I think it just made sense to extend that to pineapples. I don't know where the palm tree came into this. I think I just saw drawings and cartoons where, like, pineapples were in palm-like looking trees.
Yeah.
I don't know. Boy, I was surprised. I was like, haha, those dumbass kids, they don't come from bourgeois.
What? Dude, okay, I'm gonna admit this too. Watching the new Double Dare, it pisses me off how easy some of the physical challenges are. Do you? I remember them being like way tougher, right?
Those kids are dumbasses, man. Like, I 100% of the time felt like I could accomplish those physical challenges like that.
Yeah.
No problem. But these kids are like struggling to catch shit in their helmet
And their
hats.
helmet hats, yeah.
And they're like trying to catch liquid. And they can't pass liquid. They don't know what they're doing.
Even like the final challenge, like all those things were so easy. They didn't even hide the flags anywhere. They were literally just there.
Reach your arm up the snotty nose. It's right there.
Yeah, like they used to be
Mount
so
St.
hard.
Double Dare is like 2 feet long.
They had to like back in the day, they had to run all over the place. Like the moms and dads were like seriously like digging in the slime and
Yeah, if you want a good game... Whoa, what's happening to me? Oh, I found the Chain Chomp equivalent. Oh, you're right in front of me. If you want a good Nickelodeon challenge game, you gotta watch Guts or Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I used to always want to be on Guts when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Do you have it? I wanted to.
I wanted to too. I wanted to climb that rock and get a piece of the aggro
The aggro
crag.
crag. Hell yeah. I felt bad for those kids because they would get all the way to the top, but they would forget to activate one activator, like all the way
at
back
the bottom,
down.
yeah.
And they had to go all the way back down. Meanwhile, they're getting passed up like me.
Yeah, but I watched
this race.
I watched some of the new Double Dare because, like I said, a couple of my favorite WWE superstars were on there. Shout out to the Bella Twins. You guys are awesome.
Bella Twins. Damn, you're just like hashtagging everybody in this video.
I mean, how else are you gonna get
Stephen
viewers?
Bell. Who are these people? The twins?
The Bella Twins. They're awesome.
Bella Twins.
Some of the storylines are pretty weak, so get on top of it, WWE.
Storylines.
Yeah. Like the character interactions and stuff, in between the fighting to keep you interested.
Oh, yeah. You showed me that they had the SNL guys up there.
Yeah.
What are their names? The news guys. Why am I forgetting names?
Oh, Colin and
yeah, Colin Jost and Michael Che. Weekend updates. But Double Dare.
Yeah.
Mark Summers.
Yeah, he's like
They
an
got Mark
announcer.
Summers back. Why isn't he the host? He's the best.
Maybe because like he can't he's like an older guy now. Like they needed a young face to kind
I
of
think that's it.
like
If I had to
talk
guess.
to the kids.
Because what's her name? I don't remember, but she's like a YouTuber.
Oh, is that where she comes from?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shout out to that girl because she's actually pretty good at hosting. She was very energetic.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to find someone that was
The kids
more,
would know.
yeah, more relevant or something. Even though Mark Summers, he is classic.
Yeah, for real.
So you're a Food Network person. Mm-hmm. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Who is Bobby Flay?
Bobby Flay is awesome.
And why is everybody trying to beat him?
Big man coming through.
Because he's really good at what he does. I want to go to one of his restaurants, actually.
But who is he?
He's a chef, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just like the best or something?
He's a really good chef.
But
He's a really well-known Food Network chef.
why do people want to beat him so badly
Is he an Iron Chef? I don't
all
know.
the time?
Is he-
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I just had it on in the background one day, and like all day long, they're like, "Damn it, I just can't beat Bobby Flay." And I'm like, "Who gives a shit?"
Dude, everyone. Because
Who's
he
Bobby
wins
Flay?
all the time. I went a different way than I went the first time. I don't know where I am now.
And like everybody's upset when he wins.
Because he wins all the time.
Whoa!
I don't think I've ever seen someone... Actually, no, that's not true. I've seen a few people beat Bobby Flay.
So I don't know who he is, or what that show is, or why people care so much about beating him. Obviously, but I did see an episode where I guess like the contender gets to choose their specialty dish, and then Bobby Flay has to like try to make it better than them.
I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert. That's every episode of Beat Bobby Flay.
But this time, they were trying to make like a chicken covered steak or whatever it's called.
Chicken covered steak.
What is that? Chicken fried steak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Chicken covered steak.
They were trying to make chicken fried steak, and Bobby Flay was just like, "What?" And they're like, "Do you even know what that is?" And Bobby Flay was like, "Is that like country fried steak?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Kind of." But then he won! Fucking Bobby Flay won, didn't even know what that shit was. And he made it better.
You beat me that time.
I did?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna toss my controller that way.
Please. Please.
Like, you're just like paranoid at this point.
Yeah. Keep it over there.
There's like no through line between any of these people.
No.
You named Steve Amell from Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
You named some twins from WWE.
The Bellas, okay? That's not that hard to remember.
And Bobby Flay from the Food
The
Network.
Food Network, yeah.
And who the hell else knows?
Well, okay, if you wanted to put them together, there's a line that you can draw all of them to. Bobby Flay makes food. Everyone eats food. I'm pretty sure
Wow.
that the Bellas and Stephen Amell probably have eaten at one of Bobby
Wow.
Flay's restaurants. Stephen Amell made a guest appearance at a SummerSlam a couple of years ago because he wanted to know what it was like to be on a tag team. So there you go. They're all connected. Thanks, WWE.
All right, you started off very broad, but then became very specific. You're like, everybody eats food. And then you're like, Steve Amell at this precise date last summer
Right, was wrestling.
was doing tag team at this location. But before I watched any of those episodes, all I had to go off of were advertisements for the show in comic books. And he was like the most wooden model in those adverts. It was just like, he was just like stiff and like emotionless. And I was just like, this show's gonna be terrible. That's you?
That's me.
But then he's like a really good actor in those shows. I don't know what those ads were doing. Damn, how'd you come in first?
Why is Knuckles wearing
Fourth.
Legos on his shoes?
You know, I've always wondered that my entire life. Like, what's going on with his shoes? And it's like, you've heard of steel toes, but he's got like steel... What part of the foot is that?
We both looked at our feet.
Like laces?
Yeah.
It's got like steel laces.
It's like, please don't throw your controller.
It doesn't even give you like a congratulations or
No,
anything.
no balloons, no nothing, no ceremony.
Yeah, there's no ceremony at all. You're just over there, just like cowering yourself. You're
Please
just like,
don't.
please. I can only take so much friendship.
Keep over there.
All right, guys. Next time.